All right, team. Well, welcome to Fairway Talks podcast here, brought to you by the Golf Zone, which is in our lovely little studio here we have. And as I said, just thanking Paul for the space that we have available and letting us do this up here. So I'd just like to say a big thank you for that. And as I said, welcome everyone. Yeah.
That was good. Well done. That was a good intro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's almost as if we didn't rehearse that and you just winged it, which is pretty much how all of our content goes.
Yeah, kind of how my career is too as a PT, I will say. You kind of just keep winging it till you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you do. Look at you puffing that chest down.
Honestly, trying to figure out how to sit. It's quite interesting. Yeah.
Just relax. I am fully...
Like, I was just making sure this is okay.
Don't relax too much because your cough might hit the table.
No, the table's safe. It might
The
break
table
though.
is totally fine.
If
The
it's
table
splits
is
in
totally fine.
half, my bad. Is it Ben Hogan, Matt?
It is, yeah.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah.
For those
All
irons
for it.
downstairs.
Oh, how cool are they?
We should do a video of those.
I just want to buy them.
Are there Ben Hogans downstairs?
Ben Hogan like
There's
blades
Where?
downstairs. They're really cool.
behind in the back. Yeah, like
Is
they're just in a bag.
I've never seen them.
What was I searching for? I was just looking for clubs because that's what Paul was talking about, where just take random things on the sim or take random things out and make a match. I also found, I'm just trying to think what year they would be, probably like some 1970s style clubs, like an old school bag that's from like Dad had them and they like always sat in the garden shed and I finally pulled them out and like we're talking butter knives.
Ooh.
And I'm like, this could be great. Like there's a mixed match. You don't have a driver. I don't know. We used to have a metal wood like set. I don't know where they are. They might be in my uncle's bag, but I'm telling you, it'll be a good one.
Okay.
You should have seen the stuff that was up here when we got a skip here a couple of years back, man. Like, I'm talking wooden bamboo clubs, like all of it. But there was a PGF old leather golf bag and it had Taranaki on the side. So it would have been one of the old Taranaki golf ones.
That's cool.
And did they go on the skip?
We had to put a knife through it. We were breaking all the clubs and putting knives through it because they didn't want people going through the bin and taking all this stuff.
I would have kept that.
Yeah.
I would have kept that.
I was dumb.
Yeah, like for me, I would have.
I regretted it straight
I would
away.
have hung that up on the wall somewhere and just like, because that's a little piece of Taranaki history.
Well, we've got Taranaki golf bags at home that we've just got our old clubs in, but they're just Bridgestone like your old one.
Yeah, I don't have any of those anymore. No, they serve their purpose. But I also got my Bridgestone one was from Dom after he won that Taranaki Open and I caddied for him. He gave that to me. Yeah.
Nice.
So that was cool. Don't know where it is now. I think it served its purpose for like 5 years.
Yeah,
finally
for a
got water
while.
damage and I was like, time to upgrade. And now I need to upgrade again as well as the rest of my clubs. But that's...
I don't know. I think your irons are right, aren't they? They just need
I love those.
good
Yeah,
clean.
they're never leaving. I'd like the upgraded. I think they're, because they're what?
Like newer
2012
ones.
model. Yeah, because like my Mizuno blades were 2008 and I went 4 years and then...
Right.
Yeah, because Paul talks about there's 5 year gap in technology. That's what we were talking about the drivers the other day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So there's a 5 year gap in driver technology or just more
I
irons?
think it's more 5 months now.
It
Because
is.
I've just got a new one.
It is, but we're talking for like the normal golfer
Yeah.
is every 5 years to play catch up. That's just fine.
Right.
If you don't want to live on the big budget of brand new.
Brand new.
Like, no, but once you get in a good trade-in cycle, I will say it does make you buy the initial purchase because it was like $1,300, and then from there, as you say, you get your trade-in value. Kind of brings the next club down to what $700 or so. You know what I mean? So you're not paying that full retail, which is kind of good. But for the average golfer who was saying 5 years just to get that next bit of technology for you,
Which does actually make sense because you think like those smoke irons that I've got, they'll be around for, like they'll be sufficient for probably 2 or 3 years for me.
Yeah.
Probably. In saying that though, like if I'm playing shorter shots now, I'll not use the my 48 degree smoke. I'll use my 50 because it's a solid club.
Yeah.
And the 48 seems to just bounce.
Have you noticed with your set, because they're quite thick, right? And because I had the TaylorMade P790s, I found I could have the exact same swing twice and go 10 meters variance.
Oh,
That's why I got the MCs, because I was like, I can't.
Yeah. Yep.
so is the MC's just it's the step up from blades, isn't it? Or is
Yeah,
it
not quite blades. It's the cavities of whatever the next one up is. No clue. I just bought them. I just bought them. Bull striker.
Ball stroke. Yeah. No, I must say I have noticed that. That if I hit exactly everything the same, it goes pear-shaped. But I will say I have had a couple of shots in the last couple of days where I have had to hit really low and get a bit of distance. First shot was yesterday, teed off the 18th, fucking hit it outright. This is at West Down. Hit it outright down into the, not quite into the 10th, but in those trees. And I was dead. And I was just like, I was like, oh well, I'll just 7-iron, back foot, hands forward. And it was perfect. It was fucking perfect. It didn't make
and it's hit the tree.
It didn't. It did. Normally it would. Yes, I'll wear that, but it didn't. It missed the bunker. It didn't quite get on the green, but I was putting. I was in the really short shot. But for the shot that it was, I think I was like, Alex would have been proud of this. And Louis would have probably laughed.
Yeah.
No,
you would have.
You would have.
No, like as you say, like that's bringing a whole different dynamic, which we were talking about, just getting those low shots in the game. So I would have been proud.
I think you would have. And in a case of absolute and total and complete irony, I did the exact same shot again today. Yes. Just in a different location, but actually on the 10th. I had a tree in front of me and I was like, fuck it. I'll just do a back foot, 7-iron, hands forward, soft, floaty, lovely, squidgy hands. And I put probably just a tiny little bit too much into it, and it was, but it was on the back of the green at the top.
It's not bad.
No, it wasn't bad for me for a 7-iron shot.
No.
I must admit, I did the exact same shot on the 11th, but with a 9-iron.
Oh yeah, yes,
yeah. And again, went a little long, but I was like, that's okay.
Yeah, because is this where we were talking about that consistency of strike?
Yeah,
on the second shots.
All about second shot strike consistency.
We were just saying that like Brendan's next step is just getting every second shot at least good contact. I think that progresses him further than focusing on too much else at the moment.
When you let's just say you had to drive down the middle.
I did yesterday.
What, just the one?
No, I had quite a few yesterday. But
when you're over your second
fairway
shot,
for the week, there will be 3 more, I promise.
yeah.
When you're in the fairway hitting your second shot, what are you trying to do? Are you like, when you range front of the pin, are you like, I want to be hitting at the pin?
So in the last few games I've played with you guys, that's the thing. I'm going for the pin. Right?
Why?
No, exactly.
Because that's what amateur golfers do. They go, oh, pin, bang, I want to hit it that.
Yeah. So
even the pros don't do that.
No. So what I'm doing now, and I did this yesterday, and it actually worked out a lot better for me. Yeah, I had a few short, but I'll explain what happened after. No.
Ooh.
No, you'll genuinely be proud of this. Blipped the pin, and I had 105 to the pin. And I was like, okay. And then I looked at where the pin was in relation to the green, and I'm like, that's at the back. So if I had a 100-meter shot and I landed at 100 meters, it's fucking off the back of the green. It's a stupid shot. So I pulled the thing down and buzzed the front edge of the green. Oh, okay, I've got 79. Right.
You work out in between.
And then go, okay, I want to hit like a 85 to a 90-meter shot because I really think I'm going to get a 10-meter run out here. And hit a 50-degree, back foot, hands forward, kept it low. Did exactly that, and it did run off up into the back, but it didn't run down the back because this is on the 12th.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can putt or I can chip. So I chipped and hit the pin. Yeah. And it bounced off. And that happened to me 4 fucking times yesterday where I could have holed out and I hit the pin and it fucking bounced away. But it bounced away to within a foot, so I'm easy par putt.
See, he holds out once on the fucking channel. Now he thinks he's going to chip in all the time.
No, right. He's got some very high standards by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
No,
it's going out actually because I've got a few competitions coming up. A few Ambros where I want it to be up a bit.
And he's admitted to cheating, everyone. You got that.
That's not cheating.
Foot wedge.
Foot wedge. Yeah, that did happen once.
You're going to put a sign above your head, eh? I love using a foot wedge.
Did you know? So I won't use his name, but in
Corey. Cody.
Nah.
Alex.
Asian fellow.
Louis.
His name was Sean.
Yeah, so...
Yes, carry on.
So this was... Fuck, I'm trying to think what golf course it is. It's in Tauranga.
Okay, what's his name? Got it.
It was in Tauranga. I think it's. Did you ever play the one race course, Pookie? It might actually just be Tauranga Golf Course.
I don't think any of that got golf, bro.
Yeah, no, dude.
No.
So Tauranga Golf
Yep.
Course, yeah.
So Tauranga Golf
So
Course.
Sean,
Yeah. Fuck me, we're going to be here all day. Anyway, 2016 at Ames Games. I don't remember what hole it was, but it was at Tauranga. I was in the middle of the fairway. The two girls I was playing with were in the middle of the fairway as well.
Really?
And Sean had hit it right into the trees.
yeah.
And like he was a good golfer. Like at this point, I'm on like a 20 handicap, and I've just I've had 6 weeks straight of lessons with Grant Moorhead. So yeah, I dropped heaps. So I was on like a 20. So I'm still shit at golf at this point, going for the net and stable fit and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he's hit it right off the tee into the trees, and his mum was sat like against the tree, kind of like watching Sean. And
Are you meaning up the fairway?
directly behind. So
okay.
if you're the tree, Sean's behind you.
Got it.
And the mum's like sat back here watching, and the hole's that way.
Right.
And Dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go like over and just watch, see what's happening," because he was caddying for me. And so Sean kicked it and then tried to hit it with a wedge to like get in a better spot. And Dad saw him and was like, "Hey, you can't do that. Like, I'm gonna get a rules official over."
Yeah.
And he tried to Sean's argument was, "Oh, it's a small tree. You get a free drop from it."
No, you don't.
One, that's not a drop when you kick it with your fucking foot and try and hit it with a wedge.
Yeah.
And so, like, we played on. We got a rules official over and stuff like that because that was his home course as well.
Yeah.
So he obviously knows the pros and stuff like that. And like we're year 8 at school, you know, so we're pretty young.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he plays golf anymore, but
I think that's the age that most of that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
'cause it's quite competitive, but it's not competitive, but it is competitive, and that kind of
what annoyed me was that I don't even think he got properly penalised. Like if you did that in a tournament, you're getting DQ'd.
Yeah.
Because you get DQ'd for miscounting, right?
No,
So-
I've been DQ'd for miscounting, like in a tournament by accident, just complete accident. Just
Yeah.
mucked it up as we all do sometimes.
Yeah.
and
But
just
so
was too over the round to bother, and
yeah, he did that, and I came second overall in the Stableford. He won it, yeah. And like
I think more.
I was stoked with second because it's like obviously at Stableford, who really cares? But I got medals to like but. The fact that nothing got done, and then like the two girls I was playing with and their parents were like, "Oh, we can sign your card and stuff," because he, I don't know, might not want to.
I feel
He
like
might not want to.
Yeah, because I've just called him out for cheating.
Yeah, but he did though.
He did.
that's the thing.
He did cheat.
He did in a national.
You didn't call him
tournament.
out for it. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
morally, you can sleep so well though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing about it. Yeah.
well, because
yeah.
his mum tried to say I cheated, and I'm like, bro, I'm in the middle of the fairway. You up to, bros? Like,
Yeah.
what?
So
Yeah,
what?
and I'm a 20 handicapper, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like hand up accountability. I'm aware that I'm bad.
yeah. I just know it. Okay, I don't need you
I'm
to
just
tell
having
me.
to plot around here at my 94, mate.
Exactly.
That's what. I was just having to break 100. You beauty. Hey, we won the teams event, though. We won the Stableford teams event.
No,
Brought
that's
home
the
a
thing.
trophy.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, Karma won, I think.
I think.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that like he got away with
Second
it
was still
technically,
close.
but still.
Hey, anyway, we should get on
Talk.
track. We've
Yeah.
been going for 31 minutes now.
Have we?
Yeah. Well, this has been. I think these are not that long.
I think that was up to like 15 before we started.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was.
'Cause we've got all
So
our
What got
pre-dialogue.
you into golf?
that's a really good
Because
question.
you've been playing for 13 months now.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
And what's your handicap?
12.9 ish.
That's solid for a guy that, well, you play 6 times a week. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So what got me into it? So as a kid, like a year into primary school, sort of the intermediate,
So 1965?
7 and 8. No, not quite
Yeah,
that
7
far
and
back.
8. What
Give
school?
or take. Down in Waverley. So I was homeschooled, if I'm honest, at the time. And
That explains it.
yeah. So I think it was. I basically played for about 12 months, or a little over 12 months as a kid.
40 years ago.
23 years ago to the day when I started playing. I think it was, almost.
To the day, almost, I think.
Yeah, give it something.
Give or take.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Are you sure you weren't playing hockey?
no. So
Happy.
never. Nah. Cricket and hockey. Like I used to play cricket as a kid, and but I was always just, in all due respect, scared of the ball hitting me and it hurting.
That's like hockey because they just got wooden sticks. We do it at PE at school and they just be whack and it's like, oh, chill.
Yeah. No thanks. Oh,
Ain't got no shin
You
pads,
realise
nothing,
how
carry.
hard that hockey ball is.
I hate.
yeah.
I mean, you imagine it, the professional freaking cricket ball, man. Those things, are, like you might as well throw a rock. In fact, a rock probably softer.
So yeah, how'd you get into golf?
So anyway, so did that, and then we shifted. We shifted from where we were living in Waverley to Hawke's Bay, and I never played again. And that was it.
How long did you live in Hawke's Bay?
Warm.
Long enough to know that it's freezing over here. Yeah,
Not over here.
Yeah, Hawke's Bay is really warm.
Hawke's Bay's
humid.
beautiful, bro. I love it. I love summer's over there, man. Like what we're having here for summer now, without the rain. That's what it's like over there. Like
This,
damn near
Yeah,
all
but
year
like
round.
it comes a time in day where it's too hot.
Yeah, I just love the heat, man. Give me heat all day, but
I'm
anyway,
a cold man.
I love the heat.
I'd rather be in a jersey.
yeah, but he can't. Ranger.
Anyway,
How'd you get into golf?
So
I'd just like to say I'm out of here.
Just storms off.
be rare.
Goodbye.
But anyway, so we someone's burning something at home.
His house is burning down. Sorry, let me just answer this
Let me
question.
just check this.
let me ignore that. So I'm going to be in chapter with my business, my real estate business, and one of the guys in the chapter, he plays golf, and our kids had started playing golf and that just randomly. And I've never got involved. I was like, oh, one day I'd play it, but too shy, too embarrassed. Like, I don't want to go there. I haven't played in so long. Like the last thing I want to do, the last thing I want to do is go out there and play
Shit golf.
and embarrass myself. But then
That's on camera.
my old mate goes, hey, I'm going to go and play golf. Do you want to play? I've got a spare set. You can just borrow it. And I was like, okay. So that was between Christmas and New Year's 2023.
Yes.
So it was like the 27th or the 28th. And then I was like, bro, did you have fun? He's like, yeah. And I was like, can we go again tomorrow? He's
Oh,
like,
so
yeah,
you're
sure.
hooked.
So we went again. And
You're
then,
addicted
yeah,
straight away.
I instantly got the bug. Instantly got the bug. And the whole first 2 months of 2024, I played as much fucking golf as I could, and I was trying to learn and be as best as I possibly fucking could within that time. And that's how I got into the golf zone and meeting you guys and stuff like that. But that's how I got into it. So
Is that when the boom was? 2024?
2020.
From 2020.
From 2020.
Oh, is it that long?
Yeah, I'm well after it. Yeah.
When I was talking with Paul, he was saying like the numbers
Golf
for
Zone Taranaki.
golf. Yeah, Golf Zone Taranaki was the numbers for golf before COVID. Like it was kind of low key dying as a sport.
Well, we talk about how exciting sports are. I wouldn't say golf's on the top of the registry for
Nah.
many people.
Not until Liv came into it.
Yeah, Liv's done well.
PGA's starting to do a little bit more and make it.
Well, they
I think
Yeah.
just Liv made it more acceptable that you can actually go out for a casual round, have a few drinks, have a laugh,
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
some music, and it's not a big deal. Whereas it used to be. Because I was talking to someone the other day and it was at the gym and they were talking about the fact that they don't really want to go to certain golf courses because you do get looked at bad if you wear a t-shirt, if you do this, do that wrong, and it's like then you're not welcome. When in reality, if you pay your way, it's a public place. Like,
Correct.
and I understand that the greenkeepers maintenance it for a reason, but as long as you're respectful, your outfit has nothing to do with it.
No,
at
that's
all.
right. I mean, I played in a tournament a couple of weeks ago, first ever proper official tournament.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Was dead last, but that's irrelevant.
Not the point.
No.
Did you pick up like have a hole that didn't count or anything like that?
No.
So you completed your first tournament.
Yeah, I did.
Well done. No, it's
Thank
like
you,
an
mate. Yeah, I
achievement.
did.
I mean, I wouldn't
It was
be able to tell
27
you.
holes as well.
Yeah.
It was 27 holes. I was at, if I'm honest, it was a course
Ask them about the back nine.
It was a course I'd never played.
The back
before.
nine?
Oh,
Or
second
The
nine.
second nine.
18 to 27.
I broke 50.
There you go.
Yeah, it was bad. The
Not to rub it out, just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, the first 18 though was. I think I shot a 84 on a course I'd never played.
Pungarehu?
Yeah.
Shout out the Barretts.
Oh, dude, that course is insanely good. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I was like, just give me this all day long.
Oh, did you ever play Tumahu? Because that's kind of close to Pangarehu, but it doesn't exist anymore. It was like the same kind of...
I was going to say, like, where are you talking? Where's
No,
that?
I don't think I ever got an opportunity. I just don't think
I did play it, and
it
it was like another one of those Pangarehu kind of course. Like there's rocks and stuff. Like it was pretty flat, but like just one of those like paddock courses, and it's so fun to.
Like some of the tee shots of Pangarehu is so cool.
Oh,
just like hitting over the hills,
beautiful.
off the hill. You know what I mean? Like just different. So
one
different.
of the holes, one of the holes is gorgeous, elevated fucking tee shot, and it was like
Is that the par 3?
No, it was a.
No, there's like a par 4,
No, it was a
isn't
par
it?
4. Yeah, it was a par 4. But all you could see was trees.
Yeah.
You couldn't see the green. It was just hitting that direction.
Yeah.
Paul's like, just hitting that direction. Don't hit too big, but don't go right, don't go left, just
not a
go
way
that
for
way.
you.
I'm like, okay, cool. And he's hitting driver, I think. Nicole hit driver and Esther hit driver, and I just hit 3-wood, and I absolutely annihilated my 3-wood. Dead straight, perfect line. Everything about it was utterly insane. Fucked up the second shot, but hey, that's okay.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I was happy to just be in the fairway.
That's golf, folks.
Yeah. But if I think about that course, you know, there was a dude there in a competition, forgot his golf shoes and was playing in jandals, and nobody cared.
And that's class.
Yeah.
I'd
And
look
he
at
got-
that
and he
and
had a
be
really
like,
good round. I think he won a prize.
I was going to say, if I lose to someone like that, I'm shaking that man's hand and buying him a beer.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
There is no salt in my veins. I'm just going, my man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I wouldn't want to walk around that course without shoes on, if I'm honest, because
of
there's
the
shit
shit.
everywhere,
Yeah.
but also there's prickles everywhere.
Tumu was like that, but their last hole, I think it was only a 9-hole course, but their last like hole,
Yeah.
it was like the green was by the clubhouse, not a very big green, and you tee off from like back here, but there's trees like in front of the green, so
Yeah.
you've got to like go really high to get it over.
Yeah.
And it was just like a stupid golf hole, but it's cool. How did you get into golf? Because when I was a junior, I always looked up to you as one of those older guys. Shit. As one of those older guys, so I want to know how you got into golf, because I was always too young, so you were already at golf.
Yeah, I was just kind of at golf from a young age, just camping. Nah, it was family thing. Like
Family?
Nana used to play for Taranaki, I think it was, for the ladies.
That's cool.
And then Dad got into it from there, and then he's played it all his life, eh? It was like, I think he got down to like a 9, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a decent handicap,
Solid.
enjoyed it, played everywhere, did everything he wanted. Like he's played St Andrews and stuff overseas.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, because Mum's from England, so it kind of worked out really nicely that.
Right.
They met over there. He played golf over there. As I said, we've got like a cool St Andrews little, what are they, buddy?
Hat?
Well, no, it's
Cheese cutter.
It's cheese cutter style. Yeah. So one of those, it's just cool. So he introduced me and my brother at the same time, because me and Daniel are only a year and a bit apart. Like
Is
there's
he
nothing
older?
in it. Yeah, he's older, but it's like grew up doing
Not
the same
Ranger.
things.
I don't think.
I'm not sure how that's
no
relevant
need to
here.
bring that in at all.
Yeah.
I
Not sure how that's
understand that my genomes, I got hit with the shit stick, okay? It's fine. I'm well aware of this. I've lived with it. I've gone through the stage of teenagers calling me everything under the sun. So here we are. Just bulletproof, really. You'd hope so anyway.
Yeah. I just want to know that I had
Goes,
your back here.
goes home
You're
to
way
cry.
taller than him, though, eh?
Goes home to cry. Big time. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, he's still 6 foot. 5'11".
Lucky for
5'12".
some.
6 foot. So yeah, we just grew up. Oh, we probably got introduced at the age of 5. Started doing like the junior stuff at Westtown.
Yeah.
That's where I met Grant, because kind of like family friends from then on out. We just played golf forever. It's just been always there. Me and my brother used to pretty much compete against each other consistently. Like it was, we just travelled for tournaments,
Wow.
and it would just be us trying to just beat each other. Yeah. So we did like all the junior stuff together. Did some Taranaki, went and played like the Martin match play. Heaps. That was cool. Cool experience.
That's
And then-
mean, eh?
Oh, one of those things where he's just always been better. So it just drove me to want to play and continue, and it's never left. I'm addicted. Please help me. I'm not.
Is it the younger brother sort of thing? Because like well, he might not have been better.
I don't know.
but
It's just like, you know, I've just always had the genome of I'm not as consistent, I'd say. Yeah.
Right.
Like, do you know how like some people have it, some people don't? Like I had the natural skill because I was always good with different sports and hand-eye coordination. So like never really had to practice swing-wise. It just always felt if I'm feeling good, I'll play good.
Yeah.
It kind of comes naturally. Whereas he'd work on a swing, be so consistent, so dialed that I sat there and I went, I'm going to beat you. And never has. No.
Have you never beaten him?
Oh, I have like a couple times, but
Okay.
he is.
But
he's
for the
good.
most part,
He is pretty
he's
good.
very
Yeah.
dialed.
He's very good.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. So, because I would consider you more of a feel kind of golfer
Oh, 100%.
than to go out and try and like, if you're going to practice something, 9 times out of 10, we're having a hack and you're like, I'm just going to try this thing and see what happens. And it's like,
He pulls
that
it off
worked.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things like in the relativity of the golf swing.
Yeah.
You're always going to be swinging around. If you know what plane you're swinging around, it's always going to be that. And we always talk
Yeah.
about how like, I'm over the top and open with my club face, and it's like, oh, it's terrible. But at the same time, at the end of the day, if I know this, it's irrelevant.
Yeah,
'Cause
you very much played
You
it.
guys are sitting there trying to find a swing feel, whereas I'm just sitting there going, no, I can just aim left, hit hard, and if it goes straight, it goes straight. If it cuts, it cuts. Yeah. And I think it takes a lot of thinking out of it because I'm not stressing over having that perfect swing that I'm going to be on the PGA Tour, because that's my question to you. Do you learn to play your own golf game, or do you want to play a game that the pros play?
Yeah, no.
Which one do you want to play?
That's actually
yeah,
quite a humbling thing to think about when you think about that.
Yeah.
Because
for the average golfer, this is what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Because we're like, if I think about like, for me, what is my swing thought process at the moment? My literal swing process is pick the target I'm going to go for, pick a spot on the ground, a foot in front of the ball, go, oh yeah, I'm going to line myself up to that, and then just go nice, easy, smooth swing. I'm going to hit it down there. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
Can you already see how much is going on in your head though?
Yeah, there's a lot, but I mean, that's a lot more than what it used to be.
Yeah.
A lot less, than what it used to be.
Well, like, as I said, and this is what you're talking about since I've played for so long, feel-wise, as I said, I don't think about nothing when I'm over the ball. I think
You don't need to though.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, nothing at all.
You don't
There's
need to,
nothing
though.
behind these eyes.
You don't need to.
No.
Because you know what you can do. For him, because we've played
But
for so
the
long.
only thing I like pick before I hit is go, well, I might as well just hit a cut. Or I'll try hit it. Like, yeah. That's it. And then you're like, well, if I know that, I know the swing I'm doing. So what's the point of thinking about anything else?
Yeah.
Just set up and swing the swing you think about.
Yeah. Which so I don't really think about a swing. I'm just like, okay, I know I need a guy like that.
Yeah, well, see,
That's bad.
that's where it takes it out of. Now you're thinking about this motion, whereas I'm looking at the trees in the distance going, oh man, I can see that cut off that tree. Cool, let's hit it.
Yeah.
Whereas like you're still trying to find that feel to get that straight shot.
100%.
But at the same time, is the straight shot the one you want to play? Probably not.
Probably
There's
not.
always a bit of left or right, I find, that you need to play with everything.
Yeah. So
the pros don't hit it straight.
No.
They're always trying to play a shape.
So what I actually noticed yesterday, I was playing 18 holes yesterday with Matt, and the sun was in a spot, and I was watching my swing in the shadow. Fuck knows why, but I was just caught.
The
me.
hit games have began.
Yeah, but no,
You are
no,
a head
let
case.
Let me explain. Let me explain. I noticed if I went for a certain feel in my swing, I could hit a fade with my iron. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. So I'm just going to drop another ball, and I'm going to try what I would consider to be kind of normal. No, I wasn't. I actually had to put a card in, but I was just hitting a
provisional.
But I wasn't playing that ball to play that ball. Like, I was just like, I want to
Just
see
say
that.
provisional and you're fine.
Provisional.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I hit it properly compared to the other one, I would hit a nice straight ball. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I have a feel now where I know I can hit a bit of a cut.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of focusing on that little like movement, focus on a feel over the tee, because then it's going to bring a fade or a cut, and then you can just pick a thing to actually hit it at. Yeah. Instead of focusing on that little point in front of you and that swing thought, because now you've only got you're aiming, and then you've got a quarter of the golf swing that you're thinking about, and then as long as by technicality is in your idea, it's like as long as that quarter is exactly where it needs to be, the rest of my golf swing is going to be perfect. But you've got a lot of golf swing to go. Whereas if you practice how it's going to feel in the full realm of things, then you've got a whole swing feel. As on, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Because I think about something you said on the course the other week was, I know at the top of my swing where my club face is.
Oh, yeah.
I could not tell you.
I couldn't tell you it's 95 degrees open most of the time.
Couldn't tell you.
I get there and go, oh, please close.
Yeah. But I mean, but see, there's
But that's the
thing.
feel thing, though, right?
Yeah.
You've got no clue, but
No.
you've only been playing 13 months. For
Yeah.
us, you've been playing, what, 15 years probably? Maybe longer?
20.
No, it'd be 20. Just he's
Yeah,
25.
20. Yeah, and I would have
Don't
been
give my
playing.
age out like that.
Sorry,
Thank you.
And I've been
meant to be
playing like 17,
I'll edit
18.
it out.
No,
So
you
it's
keep
like-
that. I'm fucking with you.
Yes.
Is he
We.
talking?
Did you
Yeah.
say 17 or 18? You started.
Well, no.
Oh, 17
No,
or
he
18.
started
yeah.
18
young.
years,
Like I
yeah.
used to coach him,
Mm.
which is so
Oh.
crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Because now he
Yeah.
beats me consistently.
No, he doesn't. You've beaten him. every
Just
time we've gone out.
kidding. Oh,
No, but like, if you compare like tournament golf to what we do, when I'm playing with you guys and it's on camera,
Yeah.
I'm just standing up and hitting the ball. When I'm at a tournament, I've got to like, I'd say I'm thinking more
Yeah.
of like what I'm trying to do, but just in general, over every second shot, I might try and hit like a shape, but I just want to be near the green because I know most times I'm going to get up and down.
Yeah.
Unless I put it in a fucking shocker of a spot, like the stroke play when I hit the shank.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
It
that's
is
the
what it
whole
is.
thing.
It happens.
yeah, exactly.
It happens.
But that's what like amateur golfers don't understand, right? Is that they hit a shit shot and they get all fucked off, and it's like the pros hit shit shots. We hit shit shots all the fucking time, and we
All the
don't
time.
care. You just because
Every
you just got
single
to go
round.
forward and go to the wherever the fucking ball is next.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
my
and
whole
that's-
my hole in one was a duff. So
yeah,
like
exactly.
live by that example.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like
hole in one.
if you get caught up, yeah, I know I had to mention it. Of course.
No,
You
I'm
wanted
surprised
those
you
cunts.
waited 51 minutes to mention it.
No, I'm pretty happy with that actually. Yeah.
was
No,
well done.
it's some good
Well done,
conversation.
by the
That-
way.
yeah.
No need to pull it out too early.
Don't leave it hanging.
Sorry, mate.
That actually did come up thanks to, I forget his name, was it Corey or Cody? Corey, he brought that up. He said, "Did you get the hole in one?" I was like, "No."
Oh, I just filmed while driving the
No.
cart because I didn't want to walk.
How does it get a fucking walk? I was hoping we would.
I
Anyway.
had to walk that hole. There was
Yeah,
no
you did.
way I wasn't going to walk it
I
I'm
must
surprised you
admit,
didn't run.
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
Because you didn't flush it though.
on a hot day like that.
it was fucking hot.
Yeah, like just
Those
survival
3
with it.
beers, mate, were practically fucking gone by the time we got. to
I
the end of
reckon
the
I
tent.
finished those in 5 minutes.
You did.
Yep, confidently.
Two of them, you sat at the thing and
I
deleted
think
them.
they were well deserved afterwards. Yeah,
I definitely.
I would have passed out 3 and 5 minutes.
yeah, you would be done. Yeah, he'd be a great time on
He
the
didn't
back
even
nine,
feel
wouldn't
it.
he?
He would have actually.
Cheap
Yeah, because
date.
like that was actually a good day's golf too.
Yeah, it was good
Because
fun.
it was
Yeah.
Friday golf.
And we actually took that time out at 9 to
Yeah.
sit there, have a chill, have a bit
Because
of
you
a
said it
laugh.
was real slow, eh?
And then
So-
Tyler came up, so it was cool to see him. Yeah,
Tyler
yeah,
come
yeah.
and hung out.
Yeah.
and
And
I
then it was
parred the back nine.
Yeah, like he
So,
played
like,
phenomenal.
yeah.
And I think it was, well, as I said, like we weren't playing that well. Well, I was all right beforehand. Like it
You were
wasn't a
going for the
bad
course
round.
record.
Yeah. Well,
always
He's always going for the course record.
I always say that every single time and then have 6 birdie putts in a row that I missed. Then I'm like, well, this is done.
Yeah. Fucking Paul Green reading. Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed that day. And then as I said, you just turned it around. I think it's real funny. This is like that other thing. Like, do you take a break in between nines if you're having like a long day, or because it was a long front nine? Like
It was a
took
very
forever.
long front nine. Yeah. We had
to
an
the point where we
opportunity.
considered only playing 9, and then
Yeah.
as I said, maybe that mindset of this next nine's just so much more cruisy that you enjoy it, and you play a
Yeah.
bit better. I think,
And
yeah,
and you're right. I think I tend to play the better golf for me. Admittedly, 13 months in the game, but I play better golf when I just stop playing golf.
yes,
And I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Stop
and-
thinking about it.
Well, it's not that I don't think about it, but it's just like I'll go up instead of worrying what everyone else is fucking doing. I'm just like, okay, my ball's over there. When I get to it, I'm probably gonna hit
A duff.
as. if I don't hit a duff, I'm
I
probably
am screwed.
yeah. I'm probably in all fairness, fucking the last 6 times I've got on a tee in front of people, I'm say out loud, just make contact.
Yeah, do you get worried in front of people a lot?
Yes, and then at the same time, what the fuck does it matter? Because we all hit shit shots.
I was going to say
We do, but it is
I
low-key
piped about
embarrassing.
7 on the road on 10 in front of many people. It's
Yeah.
great every single time. Love it.
I must admit, 10 for some fucking reason is when a draw is kind of in your bag and you're not sure when it's going to come out.
We wouldn't know.
10th at West Town here we're talking about with that road on the left.
And the road on the left, and you're going down the road, or you're you're hitting an anti-road shot up the 12th.
The best part is
11th, sorry.
you have the property to the right of you and you're still going left.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's crazy.
You're
Yeah.
like, I have got an acre of land just to smoke it right,
Yeah.
and I have just blitzed it down the road at a goddamn Jaguar.
yeah. One thing too, though, is I must say too, like as club technology's gotten better, you're all of a sudden hitting further too. I mean, you hit far anyway; it's irrelevant for you. But like club technology, I can't believe if I strike my
you can keep
now.
up with me easy. This is the commonly discussed thing at the moment. I was talking to Paul. Has said when you get one with that draw, that's like a little toey. It's not much. It just takes that spin off it. He drives it past me because mine are like those nice spinny fades. Like, it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, irrelevant, but like also cool to see for you because that's like the next step in that golf game is getting distance. Distance is a big one.
So I mean, in all honesty, I 30 months in don't hit driver as much as I probably was hitting it not because it gets me into more trouble, but it's just because it's not a smart play sometimes, especially at West Town. Why hit driver off the first when it's going to go down the road?
Why not?
I mean, why not?
I'm going to pipe one right anyway in front of everyone, so I might as well make it a decent one, right?
Yeah. But this is the thing though. Like I'm like, if I can hit a nice 5-iron down the middle of the fairway, and then have a 7-iron or a 9-iron,
You're a pussy.
But I'm still hitting a par.
Yeah.
You know.
Or you just chunk a
that's
5-iron.
the next thing I'll segue into is making par on the first a bad thing.
No, it's birdie. A lot of people think, if you birdie the first, you'll fuck
Because
around.
I like go out and play with these guys and I'll box a putt on the first every single time. Like I probably birdied it 4
Even with
times
a
in a
wedge.
row.
Yeah.
4 times in a row birdie, and I've shot the worst games ever. And it's just like,
okay, so yesterday,
or is it just a mental clock out?
No, I think
it's
it's
golf's too easy.
No, I think it's a mental clock game because Matt, if I bring up Matt's score yesterday, he played.
Shot
Do you know he
104.
has like that phenomenal game where it could just be one of those days, eh?
Yeah.
Because have you seen him play?
No, he hasn't.
You'll have to.
Matt the window guy.
Yeah,
Matt the window guy. Shout out Matt
the window guy
for coming and giving us that great advice.
So
on those
Matt
windows.
shot at 85 yesterday.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, and he birdied the first.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry, Matt. I'm sorry golf did that to you.
Bogey. Par.
Oh, we're fucking off
Immigrant.
the air.
He had three. He had 3 doubles yesterday, and he birdied 2 holes.
I think so.
No, because I'll censor it. He played really well. The back 9 not so shit hot because he was bogey, double, bogey, birdie, bogey, par, double.
He had 1 par on the back 9. Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, he had 1 par on the back 9, but he had 1 birdie on the back 9 too. He birdied the 15th. He
That's
just
not
had
bad.
a phenomenal.
1 par is dog shit on the back 9.
He had
You realise you're talking about the man's game here, right?
He is. Yeah, but he's.
What's his handicap?
I was going to say he's playing to a 20
And what's his handicap?
And he would have beat you yesterday.
in stroke play in Stableford. Yeah, smashed me. I had what did I hit yesterday? 82, I think.
Now for the provisional.
I was 82.
The only thing I hit yesterday was the gym. Sadly, no golf for me this weekend.
We get it, bro. PT.
I was just making a segue to a conversation. That's all good, bro.
I never got asked
That's
how I
all good,
fucking
man.
got into golf.
So, anyway.
Because no one cares.
Well, actually,
That's because he's too good that it's just like, it's just,
yeah, he's no. You start,
it's more the fact he's still in his heyday. You know what I mean?
You
I don't
told-
really need to ask him because I've already gone through that phase of
yeah.
No, I've
tape
I've
it off
done
hard in the
You've
last
tanked
few
a
years.
little. What's your handicap, Luke?
Yes.
I think I'm on a 0.9.
You are on a 0.9.
You stalker.
But no, I think that stemmed all from my kind of beginning of golf, that conversation. So it's kind
It
of like,
really did, actually.
But no, how did you get into golf, Lewis?
Allegedly, when I was a kid, I
And
got
teach you how to use microphones in that pass.
fuck.
No, you're fine.
No, so allegedly when I was a kid,
Fucking with it, mate.
Yeah.
allegedly when I was a kid, I had like, them plastic golf clubs and you hit like ping pong balls.
Yeah.
Apparently Dad said I used to just grab them out and they'd be like watching TV and shit. And I'm just fucking whacking ping pong balls around the hallway and shit, and I'm fucking dodging them and stuff.
Did you know if you take those outside and you hit them with real golf clubs, they can get some phenomenal slices and draws going.
Yeah,
Coming from a guy with a
nice.
little bit of land at home, just you're just like, all right, you got to go round the chimney and draw it back. That's what me and Daniel used to do. And just like smoke a 60 and it just goes, it comes back towards you.
That's awesome.
Yes, but yes, carry on. Yep.
I didn't really play. I did junior stuff through primary school a little bit at Westtown, but I was always into football and cricket. But as I got,
Just putting out the shirt.
sorry,
Whatever
Man
that
City all
is.
day.
He was worried about something else there.
Yeah, I
wasn't
thought
he?
my cock might have been out.
No.
But no, so
that's impossible.
Yeah.
always into cricket and football. But as I got older, I was a lot better at golf than football and cricket. And like cricket, I hated batting, so I was like, bun cricket off. Good bowler, but hated batting. Always scared of the ball.
But I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I can relate to that because it's probably not the ball that you're scared of; it's the fucking pain
Yeah,
that those things can inflict.
yeah. But like football, I love football more than golf.
Yeah,
But I'm dog shit at football, and I'm really good at golf. So
yeah.
Are you half decent at football though? Like half, you can't be that bad.
I'm average. I'm very average
What do you think holds you back?
from football.
Yeah.
I'm unfit.
Okay.
I'm not quick enough, and I'm not quick enough on my feet either.
Okay.
But like with golf, I don't watch. Like I watch majors every now and again with Dad,
Yeah.
but I don't watch highlights unless it's like Tiger in his prime or something like that. I don't watch YouTube golf because it doesn't interest me. Like sometimes I watch Terms and them because they.
The irony of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, but like I've told you guys before, I don't watch golf
Yeah.
because I'd rather do other stuff.
See, I'm the opposite. I could watch it all day, every day.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I
Because
c- I
I'd
could
rather
be-
play it though.
Like play it. No. I mean play it. But it's like when I get home from golf, I'm like, well, because as I said, I've got a lot of spare time floating around.
Yeah.
Just in between my shift stuff at work. So for me, it's like, I've got 2 hours to kill, got some chores to do, chuck on some YouTube golf, listen to the lads crack some absolute banger jokes.
I do like that.
And actually just watch a really beautiful golf course. And then it's
Yeah.
just like, as I said, like I know
With
it's
some
like,
average golfers.
Yeah.
I know it's like I'm not going out to do exercise outside or go do it, but at the same time, I still can get the enjoyment out of it from the YouTube. So that's why I watch it, just like while I'm doing stuff, bit of background noise, and then I know at the end of the week I'm still going to go play, but it's just like
Does it by watching so much golf, do you ever look at it and go, I'm gonna go and try that? Or do you look at it and go, what the fuck are you doing? Or it just doesn't matter?
It's a massive.
I live in the consistency of the realm of like I wish I was as good as certain people.
Which person are we talking about?
There's no specifics, just in terms of swing.
GM Golf. Bryson DeChambeau.
Nah,
Hawthorne?
I just can't do it. I can do them, but it's just like
Tiger Woods.
nah. Okay,
John Daly.
You enjoying that?
Yeah, John Daly was
I actually
overswing.
epitomise Happy Gilmore. I think more of my game. No, but as you say, like just I'm traveling the world, being that level, God, that'd be phenomenal.
Yeah,
I
right.
even just as I said, like I'm a field golfer, but I'm not perfect all the time. But we talked about it, like is that better? Da 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 da. But they just seem like pros playing for fun, and it's ridiculous. It's like, come on, like I get the idea of being pro good, but like that's good. Yeah. So like that's the only thing I'm like, I wish I could travel and do that. That'd be cool. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree because you just seeing.
And also just have that good looking swing because my swing's fugly. I'm sorry to say.
Speedy though. Speedy.
Yeah,
Real
I
speedy.
don't know. I don't look at your swing and think fugly.
I do every day.
I look at Louis' swing and I'm like, fuck, man, if I could do that, I'd be so happy with my life.
Just lay the club face off and come through and hit that lovely
Just-
fade. Yeah.
I just, at the moment with my driver, my main goal is.
I think you're
center of
chasing
the face.
draws too much.
Yeah. Can we talking about a draw?
Yes.
When you say chasing a draw, I don't chase it like purposely want to hit it. I'm like, I just want to hit a straight ball.
Yeah, but your swing's always going to be designated towards a draw.
Yeah,
with the way
yeah.
you're swinging
Well,
at the moment.
And it actually is. Like I've got the
Yep.
triple diamond now. Like yes,
Yeah.
I can hit a few slices. That's if I open that face up or I'm.
But I just don't want you to get stuck as a one-dimensional golfer.
No, I want to be able to hit both shapes, definitely. But Kaiteki, 18th, dog leg left. I had not been hitting. In fact, it was the first outing of my new driver, and it was 18th, so last hole. and I just piped one right up the middle, and it turned and drew right where it needed to, and I must have been maybe 75 out from the front edge of the green. I don't know how long that hole is, but they were like, "That's a fucking big ball." Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting."
It would have been massive.
Yeah, it was, but it was fucking dead in the middle of the fairway. Like it was like
That would have been the one that, as said, outdrove me by a mile because I would have hit a fade, landed soft. You would have just killed me.
Yeah, I probably would have in that sense, but at the same time, like I wasn't trying to do that. I just wanted to hit a good contact ball. But again, that's where that's where that draw just naturally comes in your swing.
Yes, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. Never will say distance is bad. Like as I said, I wish I had that kind of flat draw.
Yeah,
never will, ever. But yeah, one of those things.
You're a bit. I feel like we've gone away from how you got into this.
I was actually just about to re-ask. So we got up to your junior years and then we got sidetracked.
So
that's fine. I don't mind getting sidetracked.
Dropped year 8 at school was when I went to Ames Games, and that was when I dropped from like a 30-something handicap to a 20 in the space of like 4 weeks with Grant.
Sorry, what's Ames Games?
Ames Games, I think back in your day it might have been the Colgate Games. Like it's this massive event in Tauranga that happens every year.
No idea. No idea.
Massive event, like it's all sports. All sports.
And I think I heard about it. I would have heard about it, but not like
Weet-Bix Kiwi Kids Triathlon. That's all I knew about.
The only thing that used to be big in the golf days when I was a junior was the Junior Tiger one.
Yeah, so
we used to go play that 9-hole thing. Yeah.
But no, so Ames Games is massive. Not necessarily golf, but it's like all sports, and Tauranga is just packed everywhere for it. And is he playing music?
Sorry.
But so year 8 was my last year of football, golf, and cricket. I just focused on golf from there until year 13, playing. I think year 9, so the next year, that was my first year playing at the Martin thing. Yeah, playing for Taranaki at Martin. And I think in year 10 was my first year going to the junior interprovincials at Cambridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I went to that. Maybe once, twice, maybe once. Yeah.
So,
don't really remember.
I went to that 7 years in a row. That was class.
Nice.
Yeah, how far that get you?
I was thinking about going to college in my later years at school. College in America.
Yes.
But I think...
Well, that's like, pies on to that Arizona State University fellow that I met last night, eh?
Yeah. But I never thought... I just, like... I've been told by many people that I've got, like, had the talent for it, but I just didn't have the work ethic to get to college.
Worrying that you can identify the fact that you know it's your work ethic, or it's the fact that it was...
No, I just...
You know what I'm talking about, Brens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah.
Like, if you're self-aware of that, as much as we love you, that's terrible.
Yeah.
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 No,
yeah.
I know that.
Like, that's you just accepting defeat before even giving it a chance.
So... No, because, well, even when I get to... When I was going to go to uni, but, like... With Liam's doing really well in the States.
Yes.
But I got to a point where I was like...
Sorry, Liam who?
Liam Harvey.
I was on the wrong page.
Useless.
Sorry, what was it again?
You don't need to bleep that.
I don't need a what?
A friend.
Continue.
He'll be on us at some point.
Yeah, he will be.
But so, because I thought because this would have been like year 10 when I was kind of like, should I, try to pursue it? And like Dad always wanted me to work really hard. And I think that's...
Yeah, because that man has a phenomenal work ethic.
He does.
Coming from a guy that grew up he was the junior kind of guy to go see, help me with my stuff.
With
did this,
Baldy
did
we're
that.
talking about here.
Yeah.
At West Town and it's junior
Louis'
prime.
dad.
Like work ethic of a king
When it comes to
was
golf.
in here just before doing speed work. And,
Yeah.
and no need for it. Or like doesn't you know what I mean? But like
He
just does it.
shot 72 at Namuda yesterday and he came out and he
Yeah.
said, fucking average. I'm
Not happy with a 72.
Yeah.
That's the kind of man he is.
Honestly, man, I'd be like fucking round of drinks for everybody if I had a
Bro, West Town in its prime junior days when he was running, he had like 10, 15 helpers and it was like 200 kids doing heaps of different shit around the course on Sundays. Like it was...
That's awesome.
It was popping.
So there's a couple of things that you've said there that I want to ask you about for younger kids getting into the game and so on and so forth. But I went out and played West Down this morning, and my what I want to know is, like the junior shit was going on now. There would have been there was ladies with Grant on the range because I hit into them.
You carry on.
And I knew one of them actually, which I must catch up with her. She runs a marketing company. But anyway, but the junior session, like there was Cody. I've forgotten his name already.
Hello,
Cody and his mate Dylan. So I played a hole with them. Excuse me. And behind them at 10:15, the juniors went off. Now there would have been maybe 4 adults and not many kids. So what happened to the program is
so as the program went on, slowly numbers drop off. Because back then this would be like the 2010s kind of era. Golf wasn't, like it wasn't as big as what it is now.
Yeah.
But like, when it was in its prime, it was unreal. I don't really know what happened. We'd have to ask Dad.
Yeah.
But I think slowly as people drop off, people stop showing up because it was every Sunday.
Yeah.
We used to have like rule sessions where you'd learn some rules and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
they always had the club champs, and it was always pretty big. But I think now, I think back then it was only West Town that had like a junior program, maybe Inglewood as well. Like I don't think Namudu had one.
Oh,
they have one?
They did for a while.
They did for a bit, but like
not
it
anymore.
wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
So it was just everyone would go to the one place kind of thing. But now I think there's one at Fitzroy. There'll be one at West Town. There's one.
And then
Inglewood.
I really do think Taranaki Golf has done a bit more.
They're doing a lot more now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
thanks to Lucinda, really.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's where I think everyone's gone from being an individual thing to just doing group days for Taranaki stuff. So it's kind of cool. It's good. Like it's not like it's died off and it's dead.
Yeah.
It's just the way that it's being done instead of individuals giving up certain time. It's just a different style of junior stuff.
I think, in all honesty, too, if I look at what, back to kind of how I got into the game and shit like that, like my 2 girls, they are playing after school golf on a Mondays with Lucinda, and it's really it's up at Namudu, and it's amazing.
And that's it.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to touch on then, thinking back to when you were at school, year 7 and 8, and so on and so forth, did your school cater for your golf, or was it completely outside of school?
So
catered in terms of like my stuff as well.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
so
bring it up.
we got supported at all points. Like
they did.
We used to have golf days. Like for my sports performance classes, it was you go out play around the golf. Like in terms of certain amount of if you had 2-hour blocks and stuff. When I was like year 13 and stuff, so like it worked out really well for me because like you can focus on it, and that allowed me to travel a lot more. So I used to travel and play all the under 19 stuff and go around and play the big tournaments. Like just because I could, I had the free time because you can take 4 days off school. I know it's terrible to probably promote that, but it was just the way it was. You wanted to make it work, you just do it.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I ask that is when I was thinking when I was in Wairau College, right? Because I went did like year 9 or year 10 through to leaving in Wairau, and there was nothing golf related at that
we had
school.
nothing.
Yeah,
whatever.
Because you didn't go on exchanges, did you?
What school did you go to? Sorry,
Francis Douglas.
Yeah, and I was boys high. So
they're a lot more sport orientated. So
yeah.
Oh.
after we won Ames games, so like year 7 and 8, there wasn't really much. We might have had.
Yeah, we'll segment into this because his team actually ends up taking over the main spot. Like it used to be boys high, boys high. Now it's just fun day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So
weird, eh?
Year 7 and 8, there wasn't really much. We won Ames games. There still wasn't much. I think they called us out in assembly, but me and Josh were both at camp, so like we didn't even get to go and get our trophy or medals or anything, which kind of sucked. But it was not until maybe year 9, year 10 where we started pushing because we had Josh Morris as
and he was just on the form of his life. Like for some reason,
really good golfer.
That man went from just your normal, like not saying he was bad, but he was still really, really good and had the odd really good round, but just turned so good.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal.
His swing is unreal. And like, so he was just pushing like the sports coordinators in his last, like, I think it was 3 years at school or something, just to like get us playing exchanges and stuff. And
I think that's where, when we play, because there's the is it Taranaki Schools or Super?
TSSA Golf.
Yeah,
where the winner of that goes
secondary
to
school golf.
the New Zealand secondary schools.
Yes, and it used to be a Boys High security. Like it was just like whether you're in the golf team at Boys High, you just went. It was just the way it was.
And you guys always had like a couple of teams.
And then that's when like it was me and Fletcher at 1 and 2. Fletcher was always 1 until I left. Oh, he left the year before, didn't he? So it was always just like that. And then I think I dropped into number 1 for a bit before I left. But it was like the following order after that too.
Where you kind of dropped.
Really keen golfers. It was more we managed to just kind of put together something, and then from there, I think when I rotated out, it started to.
Because it was always the best 3 out of 4, and the first year that we beat you guys, it was pissing down with rain, windy as at Stratford.
It was horrible.
I think I shot 109, and we even if we took my score, we still would have beaten them by 3 or something like that.
Wow.
I think I had a reasonably decent day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think it was. I had a good day. And Flex playing still. Yeah, he had a good day. And then our next 2 scores were like 120 or something.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like it went from like 76s to 120 something.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like you sit
And they
there
had
and
2 teams too, so
yeah. And then the second team, like it was one of those days you just felt bad for trying to make juniors play golf. Like for me, I've experienced enough tournaments that was just fucking, it is what it is. Like bring your rain gear, bring your umbrella, deal with it, bring your 2 towels. Whereas these kids are carrying their bags around in this soaking wet rain coming in for the halftime break going, do we have to go back out there?
Yes. So, you do.
Feel bad.
Sorry,
like as I said, like
sorry.
you're trying to get people keen on golf and these guys are off 20s playing and stuff like that. No, you just go, I'm sorry, man. Like,
it's the nature of the beast. But I guess in all fairness, I mean that's
just part of golf.
It is golf, but like it's for you guys coming in, they're just like, I don't really want to put myself through that.
Yeah, that's a way to make a long-standing, long-standing
fucking. You're not going to often see the tee sheets booked out on a Saturday if it's raining with the average golfer.
Yeah,
your average golfer, you know what I mean?
A lot of people don't show up.
No.
Because like they don't want to play in the rain. So it's just
But with like back onto what we were before with the New Zealand secondary school stuff.
Yeah.
So it used to be the winner of the Taranaki would go straight to the secondary schools for New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
But in the recent years, and I think it was might have been the year after I left, we then had to, when I was in year 13 as well, we lost, but the winner had to go play the winner of the Wanganui region to then get a place in the secondary schools. And it's like, I think it's because they let another like 2 schools or something from Auckland do it or something like that.
Maybe.
It's like,
because also Howard used to be like the gun golfers.
Yeah.
Right.
Sam Jones, E. Jones, Celeste, and
no clue.
Daniel White, I think it was.
Yeah.
Like and JP. Like flush, like
great golfers. They're all still good golfers
averaging
now.
like 70 to 8. Yeah. It's just like, so you used to have to go up against that and just go, nah. So like me and Louis just knew that, nah.
Yeah.
You're not going. Like I think they wanted it was like 4 years back, like in a row.
Probably.
And then till they left, and then
because it would have been like him versus them, and then I would have been coming up. I don't think I came up against you, but it was more Monty Burmester and Max Shearer, those guys.
Yeah, Monty's always been he was a good golfer at high school. Phenomenal.
Couldn't chip though. Or was it putting? No, I think it was chipping.
I don't know.
Would use Texas wedge.
You'd know him probably better than I do.
Yeah, he was putting from everywhere, man.
Yeah.
We'd go away to play
Texas
like junior
wedge.
And stuff, and he would be using Texas wedge from everywhere. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, I got the yips.
It's like chipping around the greens. We've seen it on the channel.
Yeah. I know. I love how everyone looks at me, but who
I was
the first
directly
to hold
looking in your eyes.
Yeah, that's the irony.
If we go fat to chipping ratio, you're pretty good. But if we go fat to decent chip ratio, you're screwed.
Yeah, fuck. But I must say, like every now and then, after having a solid hour and a half at Jones Golf Instruction,
sponsored
chipping, my chipping has improved a little bit. But I guess it's more. I think actually having that one with you the week prior was even just as helpful. And it's like, I'm not going to chip with my 60 degree. I'm going to get the 54 out and just go, I want to land it here and I'm going to let it run out the 5 meters it needs to get to the pin. And as I say, yesterday I was robbed 3 times where I chipped from, I don't know, maybe the furthest one out might have been, let's say, a 12 metre, because I kind of guesstimate, measured with my feet. And they just smoked the fucking pin, but they would bounce within a foot, and it's an easy par putt. So like I'm not complaining, but chipping's not like this glorious, glamorous thing, as is neither is putting. Yet your putter is the club you actually probably hit the most in your bag.
Care to disagree. I think chipping's the most glorious thing in the world.
I love chipping.
I've become to really love it and want to do more of it.
If you hit a phenomenal chip shot, there's no better feeling, because it's the classic case of I'll get up and down from somewhere that's not meant to be getting up and down. You're like, man, that's cool. Like, I'd rather do that than hit a cool drive, because then I think that gives you more confidence, 100%. Because then you're not scared of anything, because it's like, if I can do that, geez, anything else should be pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. If you can hit, if you can fat your 5-iron off the first tee, and then
I was gonna say, this is the next thing you can segue into. If you hit too many greens before you get your first chip, is it going to be a successful day or a bad day?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I think I don't think there's anything wrong. Like I would consider myself the Texas wedge kind of guy for a while there, because my chipping was just crap. I'm like,
I never putt off the green. If I'm not on the green, I don't use putter. I chip everything. But that's because I want to chip it. I don't want to putt if I'm not on the green, because I think, like, I might not hold the chip, but I want to chip it. I might be like on the collar, I'm chipping it. Yeah.
So I am probably not at that level just yet.
Because you might duff it and make a massive divot out of the green.
Well, not just that, I'll bone it and fuck it off down Christ knows where, and I'll be like, and that's when I get scared. I was playing the 12th yesterday at West Town. I'd hit an okay tee shot, and I chunked my second shot. And I was like, fucking stink. I chunked a 7-iron second shot. I was under a tree, whatever. It's irrelevant. And I was like, fuck, okay. I'm just going to hit another ball for the sake of hitting another ball and just see, because I'm sure that I had the right shot in me. Yeah. So I hit 7-iron again, perfect. Yeah. And it rolled up onto the back edge of the green. Pin was on the far left, and I was on the right hand side, and I was on the edge, and I thought, well, I could, fuck it, I'll just putt it for the sake of. And I went up to it and I putted it, and it was a fucking long putt, and I was like, fuck you, you're going to go in just to piss me off, aren't you? Yeah, sure enough. I bogeyed that hole because I played my actual ball. I scored off my actual ball, but I didn't care. But at the same time, I was like, oh yeah, I have that in me.
I think going back to what we were on about before with like college golf.
Yeah.
When I was in year 10, I came to the realization of, well, obviously one, the work ethic thing, but more the fact of I didn't want to leave. Like I was really enjoying my time at Francis Douglas. Yeah. I was enjoying having the mates and the friend group that I did. Yeah. And I didn't want to be working so hard on the golf that I wouldn't get to see my mates. Yeah, right. And because in the last 3 senior years at school, like it was just an unreal time. Like I say to people all the time, like, oh, do you miss school? I do miss school because you see your mates every day. Yeah. And I think what a lot of students don't realise is that when you're gone from school, some of those boys you might never see again. Correct. Not because they're death or anything. Well, no. It might be. So, yeah. But like you go to uni, like Jerome, who helped us with the logo, he's moved to Aussie after he finished uni. Yeah. There's some that have gone over to Canada and some that have gone back home to South Africa, and it's like you don't know when they're coming back. No. Like,
or even if they're going to come back.
Yeah, exactly, because New Zealand's not the most desirable place to live as it once was.
Not at the moment.
So like I genuinely just wanted to spend time with the boys, and like I like Taranaki and New Plymouth. The golf's starting to improve. Yeah. In terms of course quality, members going up, golfers quality is going up too. So there's still challenges here. Yeah. But when I was looking, I didn't really look too much at college stuff because I've always been quite like shy. Yeah. And like when it gets to like uni,
leave it open. Leave it open. We'll take 5, I reckon. Yeah, I think so.
When I was applied for Wellington Uni, I kind of knew that I wasn't gonna enjoy it. Yeah, because I didn't get the what do you call hostel or apartment, whatever, with my mates. So I was with other people that I knew, and I would have got on with them fine. But being shy and like kind of, what's when you're like
an introvert.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. Yeah. So like I don't, and I think where wit helped because there was only like my biggest class might have been 15. You
Yeah.
actually develop a relationship with the teacher. You can email them and ask, like it's normal. Whereas
Yeah.
at uni, it's like lectures. You've got to actually get up and you got to go and you got to do all your study. Like they always said at WIT, you need to do 20 hours outside of class time. No, the fuck you don't. Anyway.
That's insane. So should we do golf news?
Yes.
All right.
I can't really contribute to that. But
Can't
You can't?
I wanted to discuss this live night. I know it's a week and we're in Adelaide for live golf, but
Yeah.
thoughts on the night event they just had.
Anyway, you had something to say.
Well, you had a hole in one, Patrick Reed at Live Adelaide.
I'm just going to keep barking at you until you reply.
we weren't going to do the news. We don't know anything there is to know about the
I
news.
was going to say, I know nothing.
The night golf at LA. I actually think
No, it's not at Adelaide, but the previous event was a night one.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
In
'cause
Dubai or
he-
something.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think
you don't keep up
I didn't
with
see it.
no. I saw bits of it on social media, and I thought that's really cool.
I'd love to do it, like
Yeah.
play night golf.
We
Dubai.
definitely need to.
Dubai.
Visit Qatar, sponsor us.
I think it's good for golf as
I
much as
agree.
everyone hates
It
it.
is.
I don't enjoy the way that the money's being thrown around
Don't
because
you?
it's,
If I was on the receiving end of it, though,
no, like if you're on the receiving end, you're always going to be happy with it. Like, come on,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, Rick
that's
Shields.
it's the exact thing that you do golf professionally for.
Well, Rick Shields was always hating on Liv, and then he got a contract and signed it straight away.
no, but the irony, you know the backstory with that, eh?
No.
Okay, there isn't. I don't know the backstory with it either. But,
Well,
but
there
no,
you
no,
go.
no, no, no. But
Great chat, folks.
But no. Seriously,
That's what
but
you tune in for.
the management company that either manages him or the media company that takes care of him is owned by the same people that
Yeah.
are doing Liv.
And you're
so,
not going to say no, are
and
you?
that was
No,
before
no.
Liv was a thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So it's just kind of co-joined. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
I can only assume.
Did you have any actual news though, team?
Anyway,
What is the worst thing that golfers do that really annoys you?
so hang on. There's quick fire questions or just fire
Yeah.
quick just questions.
Just a question.
Okay, just a question. A thing that golfers do that really annoys me. What's that? You answer that while I think about this.
Are we talking average golfer,
Just in
new
general.
golfer?
Can be anything. Something that golfers do that annoy you.
Slow play.
Slow play.
I don't think you can single that out though, because
No.
there was a hot topic of hot discussion where someone chucked up a post like, "Oh, golf shouldn't be this long," da 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 da. But then someone had the counterpoint of, "I enjoy taking time with my boys, having a few drinks, taking
Yeah.
a while, having a good match, taking it seriously," because you don't often take it seriously.
Okay, I'll add
Yeah.
add to my slow play.
Yes.
Slow play when they know they're slow but don't let you play through.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. That does grind
Because
gears.
I agree. I like spending time with the boys. I like going out and just
But you still want it to flow.
I want flow, but at the same time, like it can be a bit slow if it needs to be. But if you're doing it and intentionally knowing you're holding people up because they're either waiting on the tees all the time, they're hitting up on you, they're waiting in fairways, or you're just not fucking moving fast off the green, like, and you're intentionally doing it. We've been in that position. That gets me. Or picking up my fucking ball off the 18th.
Don't hit it offline.
No, it was fucking by the green.
Oh.
And the dudes clearly hadn't played West Ham before because they walked across the 18th while we were trying to play it to go to the 10th off the 9th.
But are you jumping to assumptions about them picking it up?
Oh,
No, they did pick it up
Oh yeah.
because I watched.
I believe
him.
you. I'm just saying.
I watched
Just
the
saying.
motherfucker pick it up, and then he lost it on the 14th, and I picked it up today when I went to play.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I know, and then I lost it.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah, absolutely.
In terms of an actual pet peeve, I just think I'm too chill to actually care out
good.
of the rest of us. But
Not putting the flag back in, not fixing your pitch marks.
I think it's the pitch marks one for me.
because the
Coming from-
greenkeepers work so hard.
Like coming
Yeah,
from a
they
guy
do.
that knows a greenkeeper, is good mates with a greenkeeper, and also just loves putting. If
Yeah.
you don't repeat your pitch marks, you ruin the greens for everyone, and then
Yeah.
it makes it an annoying day at golf because
Yeah,
you'll go to a golf course that has phenomenal greens, and as said, like, not going to name drop, certain golf course in New Plymouth it's
Nah,
beautiful.
Mudu.
It's beautiful,
yeah,
but the pitch marks are starting to ruin the greens. I'm just saying, like, but then are you expecting your average golfer to do that?
Well, I mean, there's only so many
tough.
signs you can put on a golf course to repair your pitch
and then
marks.
at the end of the day, it's common sense, which I don't think it prevails
No.
because people are just playing golf to play golf. Like
casual, and
you pay your green fees, the course is the course. No one, and that's why you go into like the dress etiquette. I'd rather someone dress casual but fix a pitch mark than dress nicely and treat it like they own the place.
Yeah, not talking
You know
about
what I'm talking about?
at all, but yeah.
No, it could be any golf course.
Oh,
you could go to the flashiest golf course in the world, and if a guy turns up in casual clothes and respects the golf laws of the game, you know what I mean? Like just the courtesy laws, I'm all about it. Versus this poncy guy that turns up and doesn't fix a pitch mark, treats it like, oh, well, I paid $60 to come play here. I'm not going to do that for you.
Yeah, $60.
Because you get certain types that are like that. Like they don't. Well, I wouldn't even say don't fix the pitch mark, unaware of the pitch marks, or like it's like, oh, I hit it so soft that it's not going to do anything.
Yeah. What about you, Louis?
probably the people that are in a rush. Like if you're on a Saturday round, so it's club day, and you're like last off, and you're in a group of 4, and then there's people behind you that are constantly up your ass all day, and it's like if you're in a rush to shoot 105, mate, be my guest.
Yeah, in fact, play through.
Yeah, but it's when they are just up your ass the whole time, and it's like even in tournaments, like the amount of times we've had tournaments like in Taranaki. Won't name any tournaments, but there's been so many where we've gone off. And then they let the members tee off straight after. And you're like, the members shouldn't even be on the course because it's a tournament. Yeah, people are here for a tournament. Like,
I think, do you think that's a course management from a financial perspective thing? Or
no, but if they're members, they're not paying anyway.
Yeah, but is it but that side of it, is that there to please the members?
They're pleasing the members, yeah. That's
especially if you pay enough money, you're going to want to play golf. No matter what day it is. Like, I know it's an entitlement. Not like they are entitled to, but it is also their feeling of entitlement.
It's a rite of passage. You paid $1,500 for a membership for this year. You should be able to play golf.
Every day you want to.
Yeah, but almost. I mean, that's why there's reciprocal rights as well.
Yeah,
just
but they don't use it.
Just there you go. It's your right. It's your choice. Like if you choose to use your reciprocal rights, and go and play West Down or Inglewood or Kaitaki or fucking Waitara or Manakarihi or something like that, by all means. But if you're like, well, no, those courses aren't as good, then why are you playing golf?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter when they're on a 25 anyway.
Yeah, but why are you playing? Why be arrogant like that? If you really want to go and play the game of golf, you won't mind where you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you say, like, they just want to play that one top echelon and that's it.
Because they are that person and they'll go and try and get on all those other courses. But anyway, I just think that's a different style of golfer there. I'm not going to say I would say your man's a bit like that. Like he played West Down for 22 years. You know, he went out there and played it a few weeks ago because of reciprocal rights, and he's like, hasn't really changed much.
I would say that's just for a change up for him.
No, there was I think it was the stroke play was on and he couldn't play and he wanted someone to play with, and so it was a nice little change up for him. But you know, at the same time, like there's probably 100 other members that would not take up that. They wouldn't take that up and go and play that course. Yeah, because I also imagine he's your man be the kind of guy who go and play Kaitaki. Fuck yeah!
I just don't have a preference in golf course. Couldn't care. It's golf. Enjoy it. Love it.
Can agree. What else you got?
I got a few.
Okay, all right.
Here we go.
If you could live the life of any famous person, who would you pick and why?
Oh, any famous person.
Diddy.
And we're off the air.
Hang on, wait.
That's a good clip.
Hang on, wait.
That's clip.
I retract my previous statement.
No. And why?
Please, why?
I'd like to know why.
A million reasons. In all seriousness, it's like, so anyone.
Anyone. You still pick Diddy first.
Anyone.
Oh god, that's tough because
it actually is. Cause
do you? This is where you could get philosophical.
Yeah, you could go down like the
about
dictator
this.
route. Yes. You could go.
I was going to go along the route that you don't need to be famous to have a great life.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah, go that deep. Well, not deep. There's no deep. Do you want to jump into a life where you're consistently bugged by every single human being about every single trait that you have? Or like that stuff? Or would you rather live the exact life that we're living currently, hanging out with the boys on a Sunday, having a really nice time?
I like that.
But not to direct the question, I'll answer the question. Just Tiger Woods because I want to be the man. Yep.
What about you, big boy?
That's fair.
And then I want you to play golf lots.
That's a really tough one because
it could be anyone.
Elon Musk.
I'm not surprised.
We could be the 2 biggest donors. Elon, hit me up. Straight up.
In all honesty, his life looks hard.
It's stressful.
It would be very stressful.
Yeah. And he is a very, very, very
Wealthy.
unique and special individual. He's wealthy as fuck too, but does the man get out and play golf? No.
He might.
He doesn't. He's a gamer.
Strike,
you'd get on with him. He's a gamer.
Yeah, you'd love each other.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not in that sense.
Brendan would love Elon Musk.
I don't have a why to that. I just interesting character.
I think the why is the hardest part.
Yeah, because I actually quite like what I do. I quite like my life.
Well, as I said, you run your own business, you do your thing. We get to play golf each week, and that's where I was chiming in. Like as I said, I'm living my dream life currently, so it's like kind of weird to go, I'll go do this and that because
why would I?
I don't think it could get more fun for me right now. With what I'm doing, and everything.
Kim Jong-un,
top of the list.
Why?
Vladimir
has a country.
Has a country. I like that.
I might chuck Putin.
Yeah,
just
also has a country,
and is currently just at war. Because why not?
Oh, I'm sure there's more to it than that. But
I think they're ending that because Trump shook his hand.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's doing it anyway. This is not a political show.
Yeah, let's just cut that whole section.
Oh, what about you, man? David Beckham, because he's rooting fucking his wife's hot.
Nah, I would pick a footballer.
Yeah.
I'd pick
David Beckham.
No, I'd pick like an English
Jamie
footballer.
Oliver. Jamie Olive Oil.
You'd strike me as a Harry Kane.
No, because he talks funny.
And you don't?
So do you.
I'm kidding. You have really white teeth.
Just a footballer. It'd be so cool to just be playing football and making I wouldn't go and play like how some of them are going to play for Saudi just for the money. You know, I'd just because they all get enough money
away from that.
Yeah, true.
All right. Here's the thing. I'm gonna come back with a question. All right. I know you've got some more. I'm gonna throw one out there. If money was not an object, and you didn't have to earn a living or anything like that, and you could do anything with your life, what would you do?
I like that. If I could do anything with my life,
money's not an object.
So
you could volunteer your time. You could whatever you wanted to do, just anything.
So I'm not employed. Like I'm.
It doesn't matter. Money's not a problem. You could travel the fucking world and play golf.
I have this.
Yeah, go.
I would. I know it's not luxury. Camper van my way around each country.
Yep.
Experiencing everything and
cool.
playing golf. 100%.
Like
live on the beach or like somewhere cool. Even if you're in a country with no beaches, you've still got beautiful landscapes. Like live that lifestyle and just really enjoy the simple things. Like in the madness that we live in.
Yep.
Just taking that time out to just shut off from everything because you live in that constant state of stress. Everyone does.
You do.
Even just like the news that you hear, you're stressed about like what's going to happen worldwide. That I would love to just switch off and experience, like hike the Himalayas or something. You know what I mean? Like just random things like that. Just really, and every guy says it or every person says it that they want to be cultural and stuff like that. But genuinely would not faze me. I would be the happiest man in the world. Like I know money's not an option because you can pay for everything, but even if money was an option, still do the same thing.
That's interesting. So to continue on with that, what is stopping you? Because why can't you do that? Because you can do that. There's people. I follow people on YouTube
I'm currently
that do
debt free.
Yeah.
So like I have nothing tying me apart from the enjoyment of my career and stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
As I said, for the job I do, I just don't think I want to do anything else currently at the moment. Like as I said, I still want to get out and do that. But in the current space and time and the way that the world is at the moment, I just don't see it being achievable for me right now. In the future, maybe, but in the state that I'm in at the moment, I'm living, as I said, enjoyable lifestyle for what it is, and I'm still getting to do my beach stuff, still getting to the golf course twice a week, so not too bad as it is. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm not worldly in the way that I've been to every country in the world, but still doesn't make you worse off than someone that has travelled the world, because then you look at yourself as comparing to others, which is what we do consistently. So that's where I'm saying enjoy what you do, have that grand scheme, but if you don't achieve that grand scheme, at least make a decent effort of doing what you enjoy and making time for it. Like even if you don't make the most money, because I don't make the most money in a week. Like as you say, I work 25 hours a week. Like and people are going to go, what a drop kick, Like, but the modern day is you've got to work 40 hours, you've got to buy a house, you've got to be saving.
That's so fucked. You don't have to.
Yep, 100%.
That's just such a bullshit fucking...
And if you want to come up to me at 12 o'clock on my Friday when I don't have work and call me a drop kick for being out of work at midday,
and playing golf,
I'll give you a high five, because I'm going to go and play golf with my friends, and we're all still making a livable wage.
Exactly.
Yes, I don't make the most money. I enjoy my life.
Yeah, but you started that with I'm debt free.
Yes,
exactly. I'm not.
Which is one of those things.
You don't have fuck all though. You don't have a mortgage.
No.
Oh, I just wanted the freedom. Yeah. Like I'm not sitting there going, I want to go to work because I said love it, but I don't need to.
Yeah.
No.
Right, you've had time to think about it now.
Yeah. I'd love to run a sports academy.
Really? That's interesting.
That's cool.
Like a lot of documentaries I've seen, like even Man City, for example, like their campus is just top of the line, and it'd be so cool to have like a massive football academy, then like a rugby academy, and but affordable for New Zealanders, because a lot of people that play sports in school and stuff, when they leave school they drop it, and some of them could be world class athletes but can't afford to continue.
Do you know, it's funny you say that. I know I don't look like it, but when I was at, when
I was going to say something.
I'm staying silent.
When I was in primary school, I used to love running, and loved it, and I was good at it, and I was fucking fast too. Yeah, I know I don't look like it now, but I loved it, and I really enjoyed it, and I could have made a good career out of that. But Mum decided to homeschool me for a year or 2 years, I think, because she didn't want me to go. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but anyway, she was like, I regret doing that now, because you got out of the sports you were doing because you were so fit and healthy, and you really were enjoying it, and you love running, you love doing all that shit. And I don't do it now. Like you get into it now. Yeah, but I've got kids, a job.
Yeah,
all
it's
these
a
other
lot.
things. Like it's like I could have made a career out of playing fucking drums too.
Was the running stuff just because of the homeschool? It just dropped out because of that? Yeah.
Because I wasn't, because at school you were encouraged to be active all the time.
Yeah, you were.
Yes.
Homeschool it wasn't.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the homeschooling?
No.
Didn't think so. Because, no, like, it's not even that one kind of topic, because, as I said, I when I was first PTing, I had my homeschool kids class.
Yeah.
And that's a good segue from that. Like,
Yeah.
interesting the characters you meet. Not calling anyone, idiots, dumb for taking their kids out of school.
No.
You do what you believe in. I'm 100% about that, because if it takes the stress out of your life, or if it's better for your kid, I have no problem with it, because school is rough. Like, school's rough. It's especially even in New Zealand, you've got to have a hard skin. You learn to have a hard skin. Because it's just teasing's fun. I get kids do it all the time, but there's certain teasing that's...
Ringer.
Yeah, I can deal with that. But yeah, so definitely it's interesting. And it's real funny. I met some of the kids, and you train them for a while, and they end up being the coolest kids you meet. Like, I used to have them come up at the end of the session, and they were so just lovely. They were like, I'll come help you pack up. I'll do this for you. I'll do that. Like, and they'll tell you about the weekend plans, and it's just like, it's cool. And you get to know them, and you just go... I have nothing against you for doing what you did in terms of like you no judgment, no passing judgment, never would, and you just sit there and you go, you're still a lovely human. I don't see a problem with what you're doing, but you lose the social aspect.
That's right. And to be fair, like homeschool kids within reason are taught to, you know, help and do all this kind of thing. But the reality is it's not just that they are taught that they need help and shit. The fact of the matter is they just want a fucking relationship and human contact.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter who it is. You could be that person. So I don't resent mum for why she decided to homeschool me. I wouldn't have chosen it for myself. Obviously.
That's after experiencing it.
100%. Right? Yeah, that's after experiencing it. But here's the thing. What I did really enjoy about homeschooling was I got to have probably a life experience that no one ever gets in the same way. And that was I would spend 5 days a week sitting in the passenger seat of a truck, travelling from Waverley, Waitoto, whatever, all the way up. And I saw so much of the fucking country sitting in the passenger seat of a truck because once I got my schoolwork done, I could go on the truck. So 5 days a week, I was in a truck. I got to experience Manaia, all of those places all around the coast, dropping off hay. And I loved it. Like that part of the schooling side of it, that like, you couldn't get that if you went to school.
No.
So I guess in a sense that, you know, there's two ways to look at my no and my enjoyment of it, was that I still got to meet interesting characters. What it did teach me though, what it didn't give me though, was the ability to like the social side of things with kids my own age.
Yeah, like socials and this that you got to go to.
Yeah, because I was hanging out with 40-year-olds all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just the life, isn't it? But,
yeah, but I was 10 fucking years old driving a friggin' 10-ton truck.
Yeah.
You know?
Allegedly.
No, I was. It's just a screen. It's all right.
Yeah, you're right. Next question. Have you got one?
Yep. If you were at a bar and Death tapped you on the shoulder and said...
Sorry.
What a wayward question.
No, this is great. Go for it.
Tapped you on your shoulder and said, mate, it's time to finish your drink and it's time to go. What would you do or say? Like, so you're pretty much gone.
Am I saying something to someone or to death?
To be relayed.
To everyone.
Yeah.
See
to those close to
y'all laters, motherfuckers. I'm out. And then I'm leaving like that. Yep.
And the blaze of fire.
Blaze of glory. Because if you're going to get taken, you're going to get taken anyway. I've already made my woes.
That's fair.
Just saying.
So you don't mind when you go? Like...
You think I have control over it?
Yeah, true.
Why care? That's like people counting down their days till death. Jeez, I could die tomorrow.
Yep.
You could.
Why not make the most of today?
Would you be happy? Like,
well,
you're obviously dead, but like...
If I drop dead tomorrow, would I be happy?
With what you've done?
He's dead. He doesn't fucking care.
No, but like...
No, like if...
you mean in his current, like...
Like if I...
if you died tomorrow, would you be happy with what you've currently done in your life?
Look at him, man. He's...
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, if I said no... then what's the point?
Yeah.
That's actually like the biggest question of them all is...
We'll get up and go and sort it out now.
Yeah. Like it's kind of one of those questions like if you said no, then you've kind of got to make a change anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yes, travelled all of New Zealand mostly.
Yeah.
Lived in another city, lived a few other places.
Yeah.
Got to do my dream career. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, like I'm lucky. I'm very lucky in terms of like how my kind of fall into place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You keep beeping those out.
Say what? What would I say to death?
Yeah. If you were to be gone tomorrow.
If I was to be gone, do I get 3 wishes?
No.
When the fuck was a genie part of the question?
I'm just checking.
When he brings one along.
I'm just checking.
Just adding to the question.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it more difficult.
Were there 3 bloodhounds there too?
yeah, there was. Finish up your drink. Man, like, I kind of think like Alex is in the same. I kind of align myself with what Alex said. Like, at the end of the day, you don't know when your time's up. I don't know what I would say. In all honesty, because I'm not in that position. Oh fuck is probably, in all due respect, I'd probably literally just go, oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great call.
Yeah.
Well, if he was standing behind you, I'd be pretty shit scared. So
I'd probably go, sorry about your shoes too. You know? Yeah. I was more thinking the ass, but fucking, oh, sorry, dude. Yeah.
Can you smell that? No.
Yeah. That's good. Because I can.
Yeah, you don't have a nose anyway, do you?
Yeah. What would you say?
What would you say, Louis?
I don't know what I'd say, but I mean, like, if my time was up tomorrow, I wouldn't necessarily care, because as long as the people in my life are happy and around me are happy, and if I've made someone's day just by making them laugh if they're having a shocker of a day, that's all that makes me happy.
Brilliant. That's really cool.
That's sweet.
That is really sweet. What's the next one? Or have you run out?
No, I've got more.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I have too.
Actually, really enjoying question time.
Yeah.
You guys file some questions for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
put them in
Yes,
the comments,
please.
man.
We will answer anything along a safe line.
I mean, yeah.
I put the hand up there.
Cully
Within
G,
reason.
top 5 terrorist attacks of all time.
Yeah. Man's just had a kid that commented that too, if you wanted to know.
Who, in your opinion, has had the biggest impact on your life and why?
Wow, where did you get these questions
These are
from?
phenomenal.
I've had a long few months, so I've been,
Oh, is this with your whole life situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
it's close.
Louis,
No.
Do you want to fill them in?
No.
No, we're not.
No.
We're not
Cool.
going to fill him in, but he's available.
That is the politest way to answer
Yeah,
that, isn't it?
go on.
Yes.
And he's a lovely guy.
What was the question again?
Probably
I
a
got
good route
distracted.
too.
My brain kicked in.
Yeah, the ADHD. Who, in your opinion, has had the biggest impact on your life and why?
Ooh. It's a deep one.
Yeah, it is because
My mother. There you go. I'll answer
Yeah.
it quickly before I overthink it.
I think you're right in that sense. I
No,
think
no,
you're
no.
right.
Just because I think the first answer is always probably the best, and as
Yeah.
like she's my number one supporter.
Yeah.
Like would do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Am I number 2?
You
no.
As in,
might-
like, supporter?
You might not.
Oh,
even,
supporter.
Yeah.
You might not make the top 10.
I don't know. You are quite abusive.
Yeah.
Example number 1.
Yeah. I was going to say I was probably the same thing as my parents.
Yeah. I would go. Plural parents.
Yeah.
But mum.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would say, despite the fact that they homeschool me,
Fucking dogs.
yeah, but in the same breath, like, like they unconditional love,
Awesome.
and like if I could go back to meet Dad's dad, like again, because like he died when I was 7 or 8 or something like that, he was my hero. But seasonally, and I was going to say this before, is when you ask the question, is there seasons in your life when different people have different effects?
Ooh.
And that's the thing. Because if I look now, life has seasons. Like when you're a kid, your grandparents.
I was going to chime in and say granddad when you're younger though, because he always teaches you those morals and values. Take you
Yeah.
away on those holidays.
Yeah. Or lets you go and hit fucking nails out in the shed and get fucking blood blisters on your fingers.
Oh, speaking of that,
But
I
you
put
learn
one
how
through
to
my
hit-
hand.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right through like the webbing. So like,
Oh no way.
like that was a life lesson. Granddad taught me that, and he
Yeah.
said, "You won't do that again." Yeah, he was right. Yeah.
yeah.
Wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Of all things, yeah. And the tetanus shot afterwards hurt too. Yeah. What about you, Louis?
I would have just said parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they kind of shape who you are. You
They-
know, you
they
grow
do.
up.
Yeah.
You grow up. You learn from them. You learn all the hard knocks when you make mistakes and stuff. But they're always there supporting you. So
Yeah, it's true.
Can I chime in with like your first mates group?
Of course you can.
Yeah, that's like another key value
Yeah.
kind of people that in your life that shape who you are.
See now,
Also teach you who you don't want to be at the same time.
so it's really, really interesting when you talk about those friend groups and how they over the years change. And I think it's when you get to that 7 and 8 through to the end of
It's
high school that's when that group is either you're either in a really tight group
or
you're
you
not.
disband.
Yeah, or you're
100%.
we're in a group of 20, and that was class. Still is class.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, quality over quantity or quantity over quality. Or can you get the
Cards
mix?
full.
Yeah, I was going to say I think my camera's just dusted too.
No, that one's
is
still
it?
going. It's just the screens.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Can you really form in-depth connections with 20 people versus 4?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no,
we
you
did
can't.
though. Like it was like a
No,
rare.
I believe you. It's just
The only issue now is that, like I was talking to one of them last night, I said we probably will never have all of us in the same room ever again.
No, you probably won't.
That's sad.
It's we were drunk last night, so we were getting into those kind of conversations.
You were drunk last night.
Yeah,
Were you
playing games.
Were you 40 beers deep? I love you, man.
no,
Bro,
Could
you're
you
my
even do
soulmate.
40 beers?
probably not.
Neither.
I don't even think I could do 40 in a month.
Wow.
And on that, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in, listening to us ramble on about some absolute crap and also some great topics. So
Yeah.
if you have anything you want to, as I said, message us, let us know, even just DM us with future question types.
Yeah.
More than welcome.
We will answer them.
Put our bits of life experience together since they're so different
Yeah.
They are.
and stages of life, and we can provide a bit of fun for you guys, I hope. So as I said, I really enjoyed today, guys. Thank you.
was
Some good
class.
topics
Thank you, man.
discussed.
It was
Good to get
great.
insight into
Different
both of your heads.
perspectives.
Yes.
Yep. So, as I said, guys, thank you very much. And this is the first podcast for the boys signing out. And as always, hope you enjoyed.
Like and subscribe.